Today, we're taking a look at the most popular Polynesian artist ever. Honestly, it's kind of strange that this title goes to this artist considering this is the only album he ever released. You'd think there's some other Polynesian talent out there waiting to pop onto the mainstream, but how bizarre is still number one in their books. This is OMC, Polly Fuimana? I should have watched an interview or something and figured out his pronunciation. I'm kind of embarrassed about that. I'll probably mess it up 2 or 3 more times throughout this review. Originally released in 1996 in New Zealand through Polygram Records, and then later released in 97 in the States through some other big record company that I can't recall right now. It did, however, bring this album to sell over 500,000 copies, making it a gold certified RIAA record. Originally belonging to his brother, the name OMC stands for Otara Millionaires Club, Otara being the suburb in Auckland where him and his brother grew up. Assisted by the production of Alan Jansen and a dozen other artists who guest appear on this as musicians of all sorts, Polly creates this neat blend of 70s reggae and 90s hip-hop in this really fun, super island poppy feeling record. Being born and raised in New Zealand seems to have given OMC a unique perspective on both the US and the UK hip-hop scenes, managing to create his own unique blend of the art. Starting on a strong opener, On the Run is an awesome introduction to OMC's sound and vibe. With the fastest summer jam on the album, Polly raps about feeling out of time, running away from the inevitable, and feeling regretful about all the decisions that led him to this point of chaotic just running away. This song is pretty cool in the sense that as fast as it goes, it still maintains that overarching surfy vibe, almost Latin flavor that keeps this album moving and grooving. Not wasting time, the title track comes in with a much more laid back, way less preoccupied with the past sort of approach. The intro guitar riff alone brings up a sweet nostalgia, and the trumpet and accordion that slowly bleed into this hit just fill it up perfectly. The lyrics feel like a stream of consciousness, giving it a present feeling, yet somehow through the delivery make it feel simultaneously detached. It's the perfect song to just drive around aimlessly to, or just sit at the beach and enjoy it. Never Coming Back might be my favorite of the lot. I'm not sure if it's due to the past song bleeding into it a little bit, but it's just so soft and it maintains that island sweetness. It's a lovely track about unrequited love. Unrequited love? Unrequited sounds better, but I think it's pronounced unrequited. This next one brings in an instrumental change-up with more prominent percussion, some western guitars, and a saxophone on this bit of blues rock. This song's about a friend who falls through the societal cracks, per se, due to his own personal shortcomings. He eventually changes his ways and gets back to where he wants to be, but I think the story, the lesson that comes out of this is that people are going to be with you when you got stuff, and they're going to ignore you when you don't have anything. A really pretty violin leads Angel in Disguise. Polly's guitar work complements it quite well in this softer song of appreciation for a love that came when he was in a dark place. It puts forth a saved from the brink euphoria, particularly in the outro solo that's from the choice violin performance of Juliet Primrose. Lingo with the Gringo is the longest cut and probably the least enjoyable of the track list. A sleepy song with a generic beat and undeterminable lyrics. I say this one's the most skippable on the track list, and unless you know what he's talking about here. On to a tasteful advertisement for New Zealand. Land of Plenty brings back that tropical island feel that you got from the first half of this one. It's the track that's furthest from hip-hop on the album, with OMC's delivery being more of a sing-speaky description of all the beautiful things and bountiful things you'll find on this sometimes forgotten oceanic island. The trumpet's back for this celebratory beach song. Right On is another nostalgic, feel-good track that'll have you dancing around carelessly. With a simple head-flung back sung chorus, there's not a lot I can complain about on this one. Another instrumental shift to a more trapped inside feeling on this next track, Pours Out Your Eyes. A simple drum and guitar back track with some piano and cello. A similar kind of theme to Never Coming Back, but in this case the unspoken love is a mutual affair. An interesting song concept and an emotional delivery hold this one just above the skip threshold, but unfortunately it leads into another very skippable track, the closing track, She Loves Italian. It's a song that is what its title is. It's a beautiful lady that loves all things Italian. On the American re-release of this album, there was another track tacked on the end, a song written by Randy Newman, I Love LA. I never actually got a chance to listen to it because the internet for me is way over that way, but if it's anything like this Italian song, I'd rather not even waste my time with it. Certainly more than the one-hit wonder I was expecting, OMC has a unique perspective and style that was all his own. Unfortunately, due to a neurological disorder, Pauly Fuemana passed away at the age of 40 back in 2010. He did record one more song back in 2007 after unfortunately declaring bankruptcy in 2006 and his brother dying at only age 41 in 2005. The track's titled For All of Us, and I've linked it down below along with this album. It's unfortunately a heartbreaking song and is a heartbreaking way to end a review. Thanks for watching, everybody. Hope you're not too bummed out. Hope I can entertain you further with some more uplifting reviews. There's some videos over here and a subscription button over here. I'd appreciate a lot if you hit that. Like, comment, share. Tell me your favorite memory of listening to OMC's music. When did you first listen to this How Bizarre track? Did it pop up on the radio? Let me know. I'm curious. Show me some good memories. Get me happy after that tragic little ending I just made. Why did I end the review like that? Who does something like that? That's pretty bizarre. Ooh, baby. Ooh, baby. Making me crazy. Making me crazy. Every time I look around. Every time I look around. You know, that's his tattoo on his arm. Look at that nice little thing. Fun little fact.